China has found the trading sections for meat and seafood in Beijing's wholesale food market to be severely contaminated with the new coronavirus.
Here's a summary of the article.
Beijing, China has found the trading sections for meat and seafood in Beijing's wholesale food market to be severely contaminated with the new coronavirus and suspects the area's low temperature and high humidity may have been contributing factors, officials said on Thursday. Their preliminary report comes as the country's capital tackles a resurgence of COVID-19 cases over the past week linked to the massive Xinfadi Food Center, which houses warehouses and trading halls in an area the size of nearly 160 soccer pitches. The latest outbreak infected more than 100 people and raised fears of wider contagion in China. Among the patients who work at the Xinfadi market, most serve at seafood and aquatic product stalls, followed by the beef and mutton section, and patients from the seafood market showed symptoms earlier than others. Wu Zunyu, chief epidemiologist at the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, said at a daily briefing on Thursday. Low temperatures favorable to viral survival as well as high humidity might be possible explanations for why seafood markets could be a source of outbreaks based on a preliminary assessment, Wu said, cautioning that further investigation was necessary. China has halted imports from European salmon suppliers this week amid fears they may be linked to the recent outbreak in Beijing. Low standards of hygiene in wholesale food markets and vulnerabilities in its food supply chain need to be urgently addressed, a leading body of the ruling Communist Party said this week.
This post received a score of 38,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It's the same reason why there were significant outbreaks at meat packing plants here in the West. Packing a relatively cold, wet area with limited air circulation full of workers and shoppers is a terrible idea. Yup, one of Germany's meat factories just got shut down and there are now 7,000 people in quarantine waiting to be tested, and if I recall correctly about 700 confirmed positive already. Edit, some of you wanted an update, so, source in German, I will translate it to, according to a company spokesman, 1,500 to 2,000 employees should be tested for the coronavirus every day. After the start of the officially ordered series, around 5,300 tests are still open. As of Thursday evening, more than 730 newly infected people have been discovered from 1,106 employees examined so far. According to the group, this run should be completed early next week. My comment, so expect a lot more.
Wow, that's more cases than the whole of Finland has right now where I'm living.
That is basically the number of cases at each agricultural facility in the U.S.
If only they didn't test. Then there wouldn't be so many cases.
You know why we have so many cases? Ask CHYYYYNA. But Mr. Prez, ask CHYYYYYYYYYYYNAAAAAAAAAA.
OMG, your comment just made me laugh. I really needed that today.
You missed out the part where it says that China has halted imports from European salmon suppliers this week amid fears they may be linked to the recent outbreak in Beijing.
They ruled that out like 2 days ago.
Sorry, the new what?
COVID 2077.
I thought it got delayed.
Just wait for September.
November.
Covember.
Wake me up when Covember ends.
Can't wake up. Wake me up inside.
SAAAAAVEMAAAAAAAAAAAY.
We have a problem ATM in the UK with a chicken supplier to KFC and Tesco's.
I wonder if it's to do with imported chicken or if it's just a result of everyone giving the fuck up with social distancing? Which is basically what happened the day Cummings did what the fuck he wants, and in backing him, the government sent out the message to all that we can do what the fuck we want, so long as we don't get caught.
For the same reason we had an outbreak in a lot of meat factories.
The workers work in meat lockers with sub-zero temps. This means the virus is preserved just like the meat, so the viral load in the air increases and doesn't break down after a few hours as it would at room temperature. The sad fact is they could install expensive air filters to filter out the virus, but won't. Trump ordered them to stay open because when he does that, you can no longer sue the employer for bad conditions. The companies are the ones that wanted him to order it so they wouldn't have to shut down or spend money on better air filtration.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.